What's up guys, IKNK have recently added a live trading, which means you can watch Big Mike trade live each morning. We're going to be reviewing it, so stay tuned. What's up guys, I had to interrupt the video and I do apologise. I just wanted to let you guys in on a little secret. The Flash Forward day trading course is out now. If you're interested to learn how to trade stocks the correct way, check the link out below guys. God bless. So guys, before we get into the video, please help me out and either like or subscribe if you haven't already. Today's video is going to be pretty cool. So I recently got given access to the IKNK live trading. So if you don't know, IKNK is Cameron Foose. It used to be Foose 4. They rebranded it to change it to IKNK. They basically, like, if you watch my other reviews, I'll pop it up here on the screen for you and I'll put the link in the description below of the full video. Of the overall course review. In today's one, what we're doing is they've actually added a new service. It's the IKNK live trading. So what that is you're going to be going to watch Big Mike. He's one of the traders in IKNK. He's possibly one of the best traders I've seen ever. So that's credit to him. So he kind of is over this whole IKNK live trading. Bear in mind, Cameron Foose is no longer a trader in IKNK, although he still owns the company and he might jump in and out of the chat room every now and again. But Big Mike kind of runs the chat room and the live trading from here. So let's get straight into review. The product is based at $50 a month, okay? It's hosted on a software called Zoom. You need to have Zoom and you get your logins. It gets all accepted. It's pretty straightforward and the live stream goes from there. The live stream starts at about 9 o'clock US time. That's New York time. So about a half an hour before the stock market opens. If you're in Europe, Dublin or the UK, it starts about 2 o'clock. If you're in Spain, just throw in an hour anywhere around Europe. You can figure it out. So basically, when you tune in, you can see his whole screen. You can see his scanners and everything he has set up between the time frames he watches, his EMAs, like I said, the scanners and stocks that he's looking for. Now, bear in mind, when you do tune into it, it's a little quiet because I've never really done a stream that it's just one person. I've been in a lot of live trading rooms where everybody's kind of talking and calling stuff out. Now, there's pros and cons to that. This is good because you just have Mike who knows exactly what he's doing, calling stuff out. But it can get a little quiet in the chat room sometimes because, again, it's just him. In previous rooms I'm in, it's kind of like there's great fun going on. There's call-outs now. Whether they're any good or not depends on who's calling them out. So the advantage of just having Mike streaming is it cuts out all that bullshit and it's just him and his trades. So when you go in, you can ask some live questions about stocks. You can't really ask like educational questions. He just refer you to kind of going back to doing some study, which is fine because it's not his job at that particular time to help you out with educational stuff. It's his job to kind of focus on trades and to give you guys the best insight to the live trades he's doing. Now, if you did do the IKNK trading course, the patterns and stuff that Mike's focused on will be very familiar to you and his call outs and his terminology. If you didn't, it's okay. You'll adapt pretty quickly on what he's looking at and maybe getting an insight to why he's looking at these things. It will just all kind of take time and push in your direction to help you understand what he's actually doing. So let's kind of get more in depth into the live trading with IKNK and Big Mike. So he will break down some of the stocks he's looking at, okay? But if you're looking for Mike or IKNK to tell you where to buy and sell, I have to be honest, you're not going to get it here. Now, I'm happy about that and I like that, so I agree with it. But some people will come specifically to be told where to buy and where to sell. If that is you, I have to be honest, this chat room is not for you. They do not offer that service. He never tells you to buy here or sell here. It's just not what he does. He kind of educates you to trade for yourself, which in my opinion, I'm more of a fan and have to agree with IKNK and the terminology here than actually looking to kind of spoon fed. So that's just something you have to be aware of before you do get into it. As well, he will guide you with the information that's available on the chart. He won't spoon feed you. Another thing is, Mike does not update you usually in the chat room. I haven't seen it that much, but he does not update you on where he is buying and where he is selling. He doesn't tell you when he got out of his position. He'll indicate of the areas that he's looking at, but he will not announce, okay guys, I'm in a trade, 10,000 shares at this price. He doesn't say that, or he doesn't say, okay guys, I just exited. You're aware of what he's looking at because the way his charts are drawn out, and he will talk openly about it, but he will not give you the indication, I bought here and I sold here. One thing about the live stream is the charts are a little hard to see. I don't know whether it's based because it's off my computer or my monitors, or it's through the platform Zoom. They're kind of hard to see the figures because it's the whole screen, and again, it's basically a mirrored screen of his, so the images aren't crystal clear. They're not HD. You can definitely make them out, but sometimes it's hard to kind of see it. That's one of the little issues with it. Again, I don't know whether it's hosted from Zoom or it's my charts or my monitors. I don't know. So this service, like I said, is $50 a month. It's not included in the Pro package when you buy. I'm sure it's probably a couple of months free, but after that, it's definitely not included in the course initial price. It is an extra service. The IKNK Pro package still will include group mentoring sessions 3 times a week. This is slightly different what we're talking about. One thing I did notice about the live trading with Mike is sometimes, say if he's looking at a stock, just say, let's just use this for an example, it's Apple, although he'd never be looking at Apple, but let's just use it for an example. He's looking at Apple and Apple is on the screen and he's talking about it. The screen will remain with Apple, even though he could be flicking through his different monitors looking at other stuff. This screen does not change every time he flicks through different stocks. He will only put on this screen what he thinks is worth it for you guys to see, which again is great. You're kind of siphoning through the bullshit, but sometimes he can be talking about a different stock and the screen isn't adapted just yet. So again, if it's on Apple and then he's talking about Tesla, the screen hasn't adapted yet, and then it will just change. So you just kind of have to be patient with it. But that's one of the things that's kind of you might notice when you're live trading with Mike. If you know anything about IKNK and Mike, their trading styles, is they short a lot of stocks. Okay, that's personally where I learned to short. Am I a great shorter? No, I'm not an amazing shorter. I am more long biased than anything else. But if you know anything about the guys, they do like to short their stocks. So if it's something that you're definitely looking to learn in shorting stocks, you potentially mightn't have the $2,000 to buy the course to learn how to do it. The live trade might benefit you because again, you get into the eyes of Mike and to see why he's doing them, and eventually you'll learn the patterns as it goes on because you will just start to put it together yourself. But it is mostly focused on short bias stocks, and that's just their style. That's what they do, and that's just how they trade. So it's obviously you're going to be seeing them do what they do best. So let's jump into the really juicy stuff. The most important question: is it worth $50 a month? I had to think about this one, being fully honest with you. I am a fan of it. Let's just get that out of the way first of all. I am a fan of the service they're offering, okay? But let's break it down. It's $50 a month, so I broke it down about $12.50 per week. When you break it down like that, you're saying to yourself, geez, it's $12.50 a week, I'd spend that on coffee. So when you look at it that way, that you would literally spend $12.50 in 2 days on coffee for yourself, then you would the knowledge and the trades that you're getting from the service. So in that sense, yes, it's definitely worth the $50. But here's my problem. Would I value it at 100? No, I wouldn't. I think it's valued right where it should be. I don't even know if I would go to $70, but $50 is the perfect price point for this product. And that's just me being brutally honest. I wouldn't go to $100 for this. $50 is where it is, and I think they were smart in their calculation of where they priced this because it works at $50. It's not that attractive at 100, so well done to the guys. They really thought, I think, about their clients and their customers when pricing this, and they seen the value of themselves, so they hit it on the head with the $50. So guys, that's it for the live trading with IKNK. That is the review. I hope you guys did fully enjoy it. If you would help me out and hit the like and subscribe. Again, if you have any questions about the IKNK or any other courses, there is a link in the description below. It's all my course reviews under one roof. Go check that out. Again, if you have any comments, put them downstairs. I will answer them personally myself. Once again, guys, I want to thank you so much for your support in this video. Good night and God bless.